Hi, welcome to Cuppa at Riverside. My name's Georgia and I'm the resident physiotherapist here at Riverside. And today we're going to be talking about spoons. Now, not necessarily these spoons or physical cutlery in your drawer. What we're going to talk about today is energy, fatigue, and sort of the boom-bust cycle of being injured, being tired, fatigued, and sore, and how to help manage that. And spoons are a great way to visualize that. So this method, the spoons method, is often used in people with chronic pain, chronic fatigue, long-term conditions, but it can be used for anyone for however long they kind of need. We all have a sort of internal battery that tells us when we need to rest and relax, and we get used to what our battery usually is. However, when you're injured, when you're tired, when there's high stress, a lot going on in your life, it can be difficult to gauge how much energy you have left in that battery. And sometimes it's nice to visualize it more as spoons. So if you imagine, typically in your drawer you have 4 spoons, and say you've unfortunately developed some pretty bad back pain and you're maybe working with us to get rid of it, you now only really have 3 spoons left because you're waking up with the pain. It's very difficult to do basic tasks. Basic tasks take a lot longer. So while before maybe, taking a shower or doing the dishes would only take maybe half a spoon, maybe less, it actually takes 2 spoons to do. Well, now we're left with what energy we have left for, the whole rest of the day, and that was just the morning. So you can see how rapidly these spoons can be used up when pain's involved, compared to when you have all of your spoons and you're not using them as quickly. So it's a nice way to visualize and reconfigure what your sort of energy levels are like and how you can gauge those and pace yourself when you have injuries to make sure you leave enough spoons to be able to do your exercises, which will eventually give you the rehab that you need to get better.